watching. My name's Nez. Now today, look what I've got. The Audi RS3. So this video is going to be based on 10 reasons why you should buy an RS3. Because this car is absolutely epic. So let's get started on reason number 1. Reason number 1, the engine. This car comes with a 2.5 litre turbocharged 5-cylinder engine producing 362 brake horsepower and 343 foot-pounds of torque. This engine is an absolute masterpiece. From my drive down here, it sounds absolutely glorious, and this is the number 1 reason why you should get an Audi RS3, this fabulous engine. Reason number 2 is the exhaust note. This car sounds absolutely epic. This car sounds like an old school rally car. If not even better, it sounds like an Audi R8 V10. It's got that lovely bass note. It's absolutely amazing. Here's some GoPro shots we did earlier. Reason number 3 why you should get an Audi RS3 is this fabulous 7-speed dual clutch S-tronic gearbox. It's quick on the upshifts, great on the downshifts, a fabulous all-round gearbox, very intuitive, user-friendly. This gearbox really completes the package with the engine, the exhaust. You can put it in manual mode and use the pedals, and it's absolutely brilliant. And when you put it in comfort mode or individual or auto, it does exactly what you ask. So reason number 3 for getting an RS3 is this lovely gearbox. So reason number 4 to get an Audi RS3 is this fabulous launch control. This car does 0 to 60 in 4.3 seconds in the dry, can I say, because right now it's a bit greasy, it's a bit wet, so it's a bit slippery. So to put it in launch control is very, very simple. So drive select, put it in dynamic, turn the traction in sport mode, put it in drive, done. And then literally left foot on the brake, right foot on the accelerator, and let go. Reason number 5 to buy an RS3 is the speed. I mean, let's just check it out. Right guys, first off, this engine is a masterpiece. 2.5 litre turbocharged 5-cylinder. 362 brake horsepower. Wow. The noise though is something else. Exhaust sound, oh my goodness. This is a Chuki production. I actually really have to concentrate because this car is so fast. This car is actually disturbingly quick. Guys, this car is absolute riot to drive. Yes! It's soaking up the bumps really well, but I'm really for a quattro car, I'm struggling with traction. Today's wet and greasy, and I'm on these country roads, and it just feels like it just wants to spin up the wheels. That noise! Wow! And listen to the downshifts. Yourself into trouble one of these. It's so ridiculous. That noise is worth your 40 grand. Amazing. Downshift. Wow, what a scintillating drive. So this car, wow, the engine is the star of the show here. It is absolutely dominates everything. The exhaust, this car I don't believe comes with a sports exhaust, but it's still unbelievably loud in here. You know, this car, you know, it really reminds me of a V10 engine. It's got that lovely bark to it, and of course it reminds me of the, you know, the Group B Quattro rally cars. Do you know what? I would actually have this over an A45 AMG. This feels, it's got much more drama to it, and from this seat it feels quicker for some reason. It just feels more manic. It definitely sounds better than the A45, that's for sure. Oh, the numbers in this car. You look down, you're like, whoa, oh, I can't believe I'm doing that speed. You gotta think you've got 362 brake horsepower in a car the size of a shoe. This is still a hatchback, don't forget, but it's unbelievably quick. Right, so this is second gear, 4,000 RPM, floor it. What? Exhaust. One of my criticisms is the steering does feel a bit too numb. It's not really feeling much from it. I'm not getting much feedback from the steering wheel. It feels just a bit too, you know, a little bit too disconnected. It just feels too light. But apart from that, it's oh, this is absolutely brilliant. Reason number 6 to get an Audi RS3 is this amazing interior. It's very simple, yet it's stylish. I love this Alcantara and leather multifunction steering wheel. It's a flat bottom style steering wheel. There's not too many buttons on there. I love the way the paddles feel. The instrument cluster is lovely. It's well laid out, and I love the little boost gauge you get in there, so when you do launch control it comes up. I love the navigation system. You just literally press one button and it closes up, so it's not cluttered. Unlike the A45 where the sat nav just stays there all the time, this, you just press a little button, it comes up and down. It's just very simple. Some people have criticised this interior as a bit soulless and it's a bit bland, but I really like it. I think it's classic, it's simple, it's minimalistic, and I love, you know, again, as I mentioned earlier, the S-tronic, you know, just the lever, it's just very nicely laid out and everything feels nice at the touch, really good quality. All this aluminium and some of the plastic, they just feel nice, you know, and the dashboard, and I love these stylish air vents. It's just all really, really nicely laid out, really, and the seats are fantastic. This comes with the fine upper leather seats, heated of course, as standard. It's just a great interior and great place to spend time in. Reason number 7 for getting an Audi RS3 is the amount of equipment you get for your money. Now, I know this car's very expensive. Base, you're talking £40,000 upwards. This car's used, so they're going around £36,000. But for that money, you do get quite a lot for this generation anyway. I know there's a brand new RS2 which has just come out with 395 brake horsepower. But for this version, this car comes with the 19-inch alloys, all-weather LED headlights, parking sensors, automatic lights and wipers, Audi's fantastic MMI infotainment system, which retracts. It's got a 7-inch display, USB connectivity and Bluetooth, sat-nav, dual-zone climate control, heated front seats, black fine upper leather upholstery, you got power folding mirrors, Bluetooth and telephone. You got Audi Parking System Plus, front and rear selected display, and MMI Radio Plus. So you do get quite a lot of kit for your money. Reason number 8 for getting an Audi RS3 is just how practical it is. Number 1, if you check out the boot, decently sized boot space. It's a little bit smaller than a BMW M140i, but either way, it's still quite a good sized boot. As you can see, got all my camera equipment in there, fits just fine. So, decent sized boot, and if you check out the rear legroom, it's very, very good. I mean, I'm not the tallest of people, but there's still quite a good amount of legroom out there, even on the passenger side. So it's very, very practical. You can sit 3 people in comfort at the back, and at the front, you know, it's very spacious. So reason number 8 for getting an RS3 is just how practical it is. Reason number 9 for getting an Audi RS3 is obviously the way it looks. Just look at it, it looks absolutely stunning, especially in that colour Nardo grey. This car, as I said before, comes with those beautiful 19-inch alloys which really set the car off. And I just love how aggressive it looks, and also at the same time it blends in nicely. It's not over the top. The LED lights are fantastic, and if you go to the rear, for example, I love how the exhaust, how big they are. It's just a great looking car. Aluminium trim on the mirrors, and just check out that rear. It looks absolutely beautiful. Those exhaust tips, just give it away what's hiding underneath this bonnet. It's just so aggressive, such a good looking car. In Nardo grey, I think I'll spec it just like this. Those 2 exhaust pipes really set the car off. That's reason number 9 why you should get an RS3. The way it looks absolutely tremendous. So reason number 10, guys, on why you should get an Audi RS3 is just because it's an all-weather performance car. It's in any weather, any condition, come rain, snow or shine, it's absolutely brilliant. But to prove my point, right now it's raining. Let's put it in launch control, and I'll show you just how good this car is. So launch it, right, ready, ESP off, in sport. And just like that, you're doing, you know, 0 to 60 in just under 5 seconds. Obviously, it's 4.3 in the dry. I've no words for it. I mean, this is in the wet, and I've got so much confidence. I can really push it, and you can put it in comfort mode and yet have the exhaust on. This version is lighter than the previous model. It's roomier inside, great cabinet, great interior. You know, best way to sum this car up is it's like a mini GTR, yet which is more refined. It just does everything you want. It's probably one of the quickest point-to-point cars you could buy. It's just the speed this car takes off at is unbelievable. Bearing in mind, in comfort mode it does 34.9 miles per gallon. So today Trip Computer is saying it's been averaging 9. So, you know, if you drive sensibly, then it's an absolute great daily driver. But yeah guys, so that's reason number 10 on why you should get one of these. It's just a great all-weather performance car, great all-rounder. I love this car, I really, really want one. So guys, I want to say a big thanks to Church's Performance Cars for allowing me to take this car up for a little spin. Make sure you give them a follow, I'll put all their details in the description below. I hope those 10 reasons justify why you should get this car. It's absolutely brilliant. It's a great all-rounder. To think, you know, 10 years ago you'd get this performance in a supercar. 4.3 seconds to 60, 174 mile an hour top speed, and just usable performance. Coming out of corners, greasy conditions, put your foot down, it just goes. So, love this car. I can see why it's so popular. So thanks for watching. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Zimba Motoring and on Facebook. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you later guys. Cheers.